We are joined by Nicholas Thompson, editor-in-chief of Wired and a CBS News contributor. Nick, good morning.
Good morning.
So this is still going on, obviously. For the people who were infected, do they have to pay the ransom to get control of their computers, or how do they go about this?
Well, hopefully, if somebody has been infected, they've got a backup, and they can just wipe their computer and restore it. That's your best option. But there is not a decryption key that anybody's been able to circulate yet. So if you've been affected, you are in trouble.
Nick, the U.S. Was not as hard hit as a lot of these other countries. Why not?
Well, possibly the U.S. was a little more vigilant. In order to be hit, someone inside of a system has to click on a suspicious link, has to click on one of those Google Docs that you get sent where the English isn't quite right and you don't know whether you should click on it. And also, you have to have not updated your computers. A lot of the computers that were hit were running Windows XP, which is 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
So it's either a very old operating system or someone using a more modern operating system where they don't have auto updates turned on, or they haven't clicked that little thing that's like, install updates.
Yes.
Because it can be annoying at times. What can you tell us about the people that were targeted, the places that were targeted?
Well, the most disgusting thing, and this drives me, it's just repulsive, is that so many hospitals were targeted. And you can see why they would do that. Hospitals sometimes run old software. They're not as advanced in IT. Upgrading an operating system at a hospital is hard because you worry about the health records. So a lot of hospitals are running old operating systems that haven't been upgraded. And not only that, if you hit a hospital with ransomware, they're likely to pay because they have heart surgery patients coming in.
Yeah.
So it's very
people
canny.
that couldn't have their surgeries.
And it's just terrible.
Well, I mean, as Jonathan Vigliotti mentioned in his story, I mean, this exploited a vulnerability in Windows, but Microsoft sent out a patch for this apparently.
Right.
And if people using their free antivirus software were supposedly protected, but are you saying basically this is just people who didn't update their systems?
It's basically people who weren't running auto update or who hadn't updated their systems, right? So this is part of a vulnerability that the NSA had found that was then stolen from the NSA and leaked online in April. Criminals took it and created this in May. In March, Microsoft solved the problem and sent an auto update. So if you have auto updates or if you've installed all the proper software, you're okay.
You mentioned the NSA breach. What else might have been taken in that then?
Well, we don't know. I mean, fortunately, because all the stuff was dumped online in April, all of the companies whose vulnerabilities were exposed presumably have had time to upgrade themselves. So not only the NSA breach, but also the CIA documents that were leaked online. So if you're Microsoft or you're Apple or you're Google, you've seen the vulnerabilities or some of the vulnerabilities that are circulating on the dark web. And so presumably you've patched your system. But what this means, upgrade all your operating systems. Go to your phone. Upgrade the software. Go to your computer. Upgrade the software. These things have been patched.
I feel like you have a neon sign.
Yeah.
Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade.
Back up your files. Don't click on links.
Right.
Upgrade your software.
Nicholas Thompson's message of the day. Thank you very much.